Hello Aries. So my name is Myra. I am the tarot cheerleader. This is probably the only time you will ever see my face. From now on, all the readings will be just the cards. But today you get to see me. I try not to read about love, but I can't help it because if the cards say it, I have to do it. I try to read more about career, finances, emotional well-being, what your next steps are. Because not everybody wants to hear about their ex. But like the last reading that I had, I can't help it. That's what came out. So I got to talk about it, right? I am a cheerleader, so I'm always urging you forward, but I'm also really honest, brutally honest. In the future, I'm going to have like maybe a XXX explicit thing on there because sometimes I do curse. And I'm going to be very clean and vanilla because it's my first reading. But if you like brutal honesty, I might be your girl. But if you like to be lied to, I'm not her. So I'm brutally honest. I speak in Spanish sometimes and then I translate, but you're gonna die laughing when you see how I translate. So, and when I talk in Spanish, I usually channel like the aunt that has no filter. And I am an intuitive reader and I channel messages, but you guys just want to hear the reading, so let's get going. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascendant. I'm reading from the Betty White deck first because she just passed away and we want to give homage to the Queen. Right now God is having a party for her, welcoming her in there, and everybody's like, Betty's here! And she's like all young and pretty, like, holla, you know, having the time of her life. Now I've had the time of my life. For some of you out there, I do channel music. I am clairaudient. I hear things all of the time, and I'm going to share them with you. I'm not for everybody, so if I'm not for you, it's okay. You can come back later when you're in the mood for me. But I'm going to move this up a little bit. Okay, there. A little bit higher because I want to sit straight. I'm tall, 6 feet tall. So right off the bat, we are reading, oh, that popped up. Ace of Wands. 5 cards. I do 5 cards and then a clarification with the Light Seers deck, which is one of my favorite decks. Then I do Oracle, and I just switch it up. There's no rhyme or reason. I'll stop in the middle of a tarot card deck and pull Oracle because I feel like it, or I'll stop and I'll start talking to you. Oh no, I fell on the floor. Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. This is awesome. And then the next card. I'm really not this animated all the time, but for your energy, that's what I'm picking up. So one of you guys, oh, the Tower reverse. Yes! Yes, yes! And this almost popped out, the 8 of Wands. I don't know. You think I should keep it? No. Okay. But just keep it in mind. We're going to maybe reference it. Probably not. 2 more cards, please, for God. And I talk to God and only God. I don't talk to anybody else. I don't talk to spirits. I don't talk to any of these people. I have a relationship with God since I was a kid, 13 years Catholic school. And I don't care what anybody says. I worship and, not worship, I appreciate and respect all religions. I'm actually traveling the world doing a documentary called The Indigenous Documentary, where I'm learning from different healers in different, you know, religions and ethnicities and things like that. I've only done Peru and Sedona so far. Spent a whole month in Peru, and now I'm planning on going probably somewhere on the other side of the earth because I just want to get out of here. Come on, G, give me 2 more cards. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascendant right now on this planet. Thank you. Anything? No? You want me to pull? You want me to pull the cards out? There you go. We got 1. I bet you a bunch of them are going to fall out now. That always happens. 1 more card. 6 of Wands. Best friends of the year. Oh my God. Just so cute. I love her. Rose, I think her name is, right? I love you, Rose. Okay, 1 more. She passed away. She was awesome. She lived a good life too. So we're looking for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh! The Fool and his Betty. Yes, bitch, yes. Okay, and then we are going to clarify. I know, I do things a little bit different. Maybe I'll talk about the cards as we're clarifying. Please clarify the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands, new beginnings and creativity and possible sex. Well, I mean, usually the sexual energy is swords because Sagittarians are very sexual, but they say it's Wands too. I look at that as a big, giant possibility of amazing new love. 10 of Cups. I was right. I was right. It's about that one. Let me stop. I'm really not liking this. Whatever. You'll see. You'll see me if you see me again in the future. Then we got the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's getting good D or P or whatever you like. It doesn't matter. You have a toy. Some Ace of Wands. No, there's a new beginning that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment if you're not into sex. I'm a very serious person. All these cards flipped over. So I'm going to take these two, which were... Is it 2 or 3? Hold on. I got the Wheel of Fortune by the Wheel. Are you freaking kidding me? This is happening all day. The Wheel of Fortune is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Six of Swords popped out too. Okay, can I get the Tower? Like, can I get a clarification for the Tower upside down? We got the Hermit and the Five of Cups for the Tower upside down. And then for the Six of Wands, can I get a clarification for that, buddy? Oh, I'm back. It bugs me out. Yo, you don't understand. This is my 3rd reading today. I don't know how often I'm going to do these readings. I might do it once a month. I might do it once a week. I'll just do whatever I feel like it. If you want to donate to the channel, go ahead. I have a link below. I also have the cards that I use because I love them. And then links that I may or may not get paid for them because Amazon is not reliable. And then I have personal readings. I do personal readings. I try not to do them if I don't have to. I haven't said this to anyone else. I'm only saying it to Aries. I haven't said it to Cancer or Sagittarius. But for something is telling me to say it to you guys, which is weird. And you can go see the other readings. I didn't mention it. But someone I think needs a personal reading that's an Aries, which is so weird because I don't think I'm going to say it to anybody else. I'll take the number right here, 5, 6. I'll do 6 personal readings on a donation base only. So contact me. My email is below. Send a donation of your choice. I'm not going to, if you have a gift, you're not really supposed to charge for it. I probably will charge later on if I'm doing this and it becomes like a thing. But it's donation based. So it's whatever you can afford or whatever you feel the reading is worth. Right? I might actually just have you pay at the end of the reading. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to offer that to anybody else. And I don't know where that came from. But it's not me that speaks. Oh my God, I forgot what I was doing. 6 of Wands. Dude, what is taking so long? Can I have a clarification for the 6 of Wands? Is there any clarification? Nothing? You don't want to clarify the 6 of Wands? It's cool all by itself? Alright. You didn't do 2 more shuffles and see? No? Nothing? There you go. 7 of Wands. Weird. Okay. And the Fool. Please kindly, when you have the chance, clarify the Fool, please. And with the personal readings, I'll just record them. Or we could do it on Zoom. I don't know. I haven't done this on YouTube. I know that I've paid for other people's readings. I paid $125 and I got a 1-hour reading that was so on point. And then I paid $175. I got a 30-minute reading. She did like 6 decks and it was the worst reading I've ever had in my life. So that's why I was like, I'm not charging right now until you guys tell me. Justice and Judgment for the Fool. Someone's getting karma. All right. And then, if that wasn't enough, we're going to pull some Oracle. Do you want me to pull the Oracle first? No, you want me to read the cards? Okay. So, my back. I'm getting old. This is crypto, in case you guys are curious. I don't know what it means. I just went to the crypto conference last year. I'm going again this year. I'm like a jack of all trades. I do like everything. Just listening to my readings, you're going to learn a lot. So Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups. Basically, obviously, somebody has a new beginning coming in that's going to bring emotional fulfillment. Get excited, G. The Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. There's nothing you can do about it. It's already been decided. It is the ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. If you did not want the cycle to end too effing bad, it ended. But guess what's coming? Emotional fulfillment and some good. And then you have the 6 of Swords. I really don't know how that has anything to do with anything. I'm not even going to pretend. 6 of Swords is basically comes after the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is you're left out in the cold, and then you got over that. And because you got over that, you were able to move forward, and like good things are coming, right? I don't know how that has to do with anything else, but we'll figure that out. Then you had the Tower. The Tower reversed. The Tower reversed basically means, okay, so the Tower means that everything fell apart, right? But this isn't falling apart, it's coming together. So the Tower reverse, I'm really happy about that. It doesn't mean that you had a strong foundation or anything, it's just not falling apart. But it has to do with the Five of Cups and the Hermit. So you are in your mind, you're sitting here contemplating. If you live by water, this might be you. Like, waiting for Poseidon to tell you what to do. Mother Nature, whatever you want to talk to. And the Five of Cups means that you have 3 cups that have spilled over. So maybe this has something to do with love. You had something that did not fall apart, or maybe it did. And it's just not as bad as a Tower moment, but it fell, you know. And you're really dwelling on the past. You're not really focusing on the present right now. So you're dwelling on the past. You're in this hermit mode. But it's interesting because you had this new thing coming. So now I'm wondering if the new thing came, gave you emotional fulfillment, fate was set, and now you're all in your head focusing. You better not be focusing on an ex while you're with something that's supposed to bring you emotional fulfillment. Oh, I get so mad at those people. I'm like, why are you messing up a good thing? That thing didn't work. But I don't know. The 6 of Wands is clarified by the 7 of Wands, right? So you got the Ace of Cups, or the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Cups, right? Then you got this hot mess over here. No. and then you got this right here too. I try to have a good time with everything that I do. 6 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, right? So you went through some stuff, right? You overcame something, and now you are planting the seeds for your creative harvest, waiting for that to come in. Then you got the Fool, Justice, and Judgment. I feel bad for you guys. I don't know why. Because when I see the Fool, Justice, and Judgment, I feel like you jumped into something, justice had to be served. There was a Tower reversed moment that got you all stuck in your head in the past. And you're overcoming something, and the Judgment came, and I think it's in your favor because she looks pretty happy. And it's teamed up with Justice, right? And it's like a transformation because she does not look like her, right? So there's like this transformation, and again, a double transformation, right? Where your inner child is like, whee! Like you finally let her out. Or him out, or whatever, and that's what makes you look like a fool. No? And then maybe that fool energies were brought you the new beginning in love after you let go. I feel like this started in the middle and went this way. It's like the ending of something to bring you something new. If we're looking at business, you made a decision that you thought might be a foolish decision, but it brought justice and judgment. There is a new beginning that brought emotional fulfillment, and it was fated because the Wheel of Fortune is there twice. It was like, don't even doubt this. This is what it is. Twice. And that brought the 6 of Swords energy, which was like a little bit of joy after a hard time, being left out in the cold. So maybe being left out in the cold is what brought on this new beginning, or maybe you thought you had a new beginning in emotional fulfillment, and then you were left out, and the Wheel of Fortune came in. Because you have the reverse Tower right after it. And that's a good thing, right? But you're still contemplating on your past. Why? Fuck that shit. Move the fuck on. That's in the past. What did Rafiki say? And he hits Simba, and he's like, boom! And Simba's like, ow, that hurt. And he's like, yes, that hurt. And then he did it again, you know, and he's like, oh, why did you do that again? Or something like that. And then he's like, oh, but that was in the past. Something like that. I don't know. I messed it up, but I mess up every joke. Anyway, so basically he hit him, and he's like, that hurt. And he's like, yeah, I know it hurt, but that was in the past. You know, like you can't keep dwelling on the past. So whatever it is, some of you Aries are all in your head about this Tower moment that didn't happen, that almost happened. Or it might have happened with a Virgo, because Virgos have been screwing over a lot of people this year. I don't read signs, But if it's obvious to me and I'm like, oh, I gotta say it, I say it. But then you got the 6 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Again, it's overcoming. You're overcoming a lot. A Fool dropped out of high school. Maybe somebody dropped out of high school. Maybe they didn't think they were going to be something, and now it's all coming together. Oh, that's creepy. I have a cat, but she didn't come in. The door just opened by itself. Like it just went ajar. That's creepy. So maybe you got somebody coming in that you don't expect, and they're going to scare you. I hope it's not a crazy ex. An unexpected guests, perhaps. I'm creeped out right now. I should be burning incense. Let's do that. And then, hold on. Okay. That was weird. Thanks. The incense just always flows toward me, which is weird because I have a fan behind me that's pushing the air that way, but the incense still comes over here. So I guess it's protecting me. So I'm like, that's what I was like, thanks. So maybe you have guardian angels and you have spirits that are protecting you and you don't even realize it. You should be saying thanks, first of all. And this is all happening because you were protected. And that's what stopped the Tower moment from happening. Stop dwelling on the past. The past is going to stop you from achieving what it is that you need to achieve, from getting this fated moment, from having this 10 of Cups. You need to let whatever it is that is bothering you, that is hindering you, go. Let it go. Because that reverse tower can reverse itself and become a tower moment if you don't let it go. So for some people, it could be that. Let's read some of these oracle cards, which might give us some more clarification. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant. Do you have any messages for them that might clarify this reading? I mean, at the end of the day, I just see this cup over and over and over again. I see this card over and over and over again. You heard that, right? That's the thing that's by the door. It's like I have something hanging on the door. Why would that make noise? I'm scared right now. You got some shady energy in your energy. Let things come and go. Stay calm. This is the same card that came out for the Cancer reading. Okay, no. Let things come and go. Stay calm. Don't let anything disturb your peace. And carry on. I gotta go get a she shed. Start reading in the she shed. Yeah. No, I have to move. So I'll be moving soon. Very, very soon. In like 10 months. But that's a lot because I'm going to be traveling in between. So the time is going to fly. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. If you haven't already met them. Right? And if you have met them, love yourself as much as you want your soulmate to love you. If you've already met your soulmate, this is what you need to do. Love yourself so they can see how you love yourself, so they can learn how to love you. We're going to read from 5 different decks, just 1 card each. I'm just going to pull, unless they pop out. I'm going to do 3. Put you first. That's what they just said. Love yourself. And also this is that transformation we were talking about before. So the transformation will come when you love yourself. And I hate when people say that because I'm like, what does that mean? Like, I know I always love myself. I always put myself first all the time. And I'm always taking care of myself, and I'm always spoiling myself, and I'm always like doing what I need to do. But when they say put you first, it means that you put you first and you're not thinking about anybody else's needs before yours at all. So when you're doing something for you, like you're getting a manicure, you're not thinking about the kids and this and that, because then you're not putting yourself first because you're stuck in their energy. Keep them guessing. Don't tell everybody all your business. Keep them guessing. Don't let them know what your next move is. Do not flaunt everything before you do it. Do it and then let them know, but don't let them know what you're doing. Just keep them guessing. You know, and if you're trying to find a guy because you're single or girl or the same sex, whatever, Keep them guessing. Put yourself first. All of these cards, I'm going to show you them. Focus. All of these cards really have to do with self-empowerment and self-fulfillment. When you look at the images of the clarifiers, and I'll show you right now, and then the images of the, I'm going to add this to the end of the reading so you guys can see what the cards look like. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascendant. Come on. Okay, I'm going to pull a card if you don't do it now. Rebuild. Something fell apart. The tower didn't fall, but something fell apart. So you're going to need to rebuild whatever it is that fell apart. Which is probably why you're all in your head in thinking about the past and not focusing on the 2 cups that are standing up, because you're just focused on what's going on in the past. But when you take that foolish moment, that leap of faith, right? Because you have a lot of wands, which is creativity. Maybe you're being led to write or draw or sing or dance or meditate or share something. And when you do, and you take that leap of faith, you're going to have justice and judgment. The Wheel of Fortune, it's already been fated. Like, it's already been decided. And you're going to get your emotional fulfillment. Stop obsessive thoughts. This is the second time that popped out for Cancer too. Let me just pull another one. Where did that come from? That popped out for Sagittarius. So maybe Cancer and Sagittarius. I just want to see if another one pops out, because I want to see if it's the same, except that also popped out. A lot of these, it's not over. Interesting. Okay. If any of them resonates with you, so help you God. Let me show you. Let me show you what the cards look like. That's my reading for you. That's really one of the strangest readings I've ever done in my entire life. If it resonates with you, you know what to do. But my readings are not normally like this, FYI, just so you know. But I'm gonna close the camera so that you can go ahead and see the reading. I'm gonna turn this around. Hey you guys, so these are the cards, right? So let's go look at the original meaning, and then the clarifiers are on top. I just want you to see the images, because I'm an intuitive reader, and sometimes the images are more powerful than the actual meaning behind the cards. So here you get the Ace of Wands. It's like a new, remember what we were talking about, Big D? It's a new beginning being handed to you. The Wheel of Fortune has already made its decision, and it's decided that this tower is not going to fall, and that you have something that you've overcome, and it's best friends of the year, right? So something that you've overcome, you're getting a good result from, but you might be looked at as the fool. You know, people might look at you like, why are you staying in this situation? And then to clarify it, you got the 10 of Cups. So this new beginning for some people will bring emotional fulfillment. For other people, it's a new start in an old relationship. The Wheel of Fortune, fate has already decided this. There's no doubt about it. The Six of Swords is overcoming something that really hurts you, being left out in the cold. So it could be like a breakup and then a reconciliation, right? I also like to teach while I read. So this new beginning could be the reconciliation, which makes you look like the fool, right? And for other people, it's just fate handing you something after a really hard time, after you being left out in the cold. Maybe you were homeless, which I don't know why I'm saying that, because I don't know why that would, I don't know. But something happened. Then the tower did not fall, even though you think it might have. That means that for you that there is somewhat of a strong foundation, but it's not guaranteed. You were in your head in this hermit mode, contemplating. You're stuck in the past about whatever happened that caused this ending and allowed the new beginning to happen. If there was a reconciliation. If there was no reconciliation, then you might be in something new, but you're still thinking about the past. Fate has decided that the past was no longer good for you, and you're moving on to something new. And so now you're sitting here thinking about the past, and it's like, stop it, right? Which makes you a fool, because you're not even this justice and this judgment that was handed to you on a silver platter. You're not even appreciating it because you're stuck in your head. Stop it. So then you get the 6 and the 7 of Wands, which is your creative ideas and thoughts, and it could also be sex. And basically what it is that you've overcome it, and now you're sowing seeds, and these seeds, we'll see what happens in the future, but this is what's happening right now. So if you accept this gift that's been given to you, and you sow the seeds and you wait, you know, that's going to be your justice and your judgment. And, you know, you might look like a fool for doing this, but that's what you're called to do at this moment. You know, or you might feel like a fool jumping into it head first, you know, like all full of joy and promise and hope. And, you know, but that's the justice and the judgment from the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you can't fight that. So that's my reading for you guys. Bye.